I fucking hate Sonic the Hedgehog, and you should too! Now you might be wondering, Wallace, why are you making this video? Well, the answer is quite simple, ladies and gentlemen, and that is because recently there has been a release of the game Mario Kart Worlds. And let me tell you, this game looks fucking epic. Probably one of the best things Nintendo has put out since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So I'm looking forward to when I can afford this game. But what is very important that we need to discuss today on this video is the fact that that SEGA has made a Sonic racing game. A Sonic racing game! I mean, seriously, they think that Sonic the Hedgehog can compete with motherfucking Super fucking Mario. Huh? What the hell even is that? So what we're going to do in this episode of TheBasedGamer02, that's right, this is an official episode of TheBasedGamer02. This isn't a rant or anything. This is a proper Base Gamer episode. What we're going to do is we are going to... So what we are going to do in this video is we are going to... we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the history of Sonic the Hedgehog, because TheBasedGamer02 isn't just about reviewing individual games. We're about talking about video games as art. Because I am a strong proponent of the idea that video games are art. And recently, I have learned to love corporate art. Now you might be wondering, Wallace, what the hell even is that? What is corporate art? Well, there's the idea of a corporation. I think you've all heard of that. It's like a business that makes products and sometimes even provides services. Now, if you ask me, I think video games are more of a service industry. A lot of people say it's a product industry because obviously you're buying a product, which is a game. But in my opinion, I think it counts more as a service because, well, let's be honest. Who hasn't been serviced by Mario? And so the point is a corporation makes the games, and the art is the games, and so the corporate art is the games made by the corporations. Now the opposite of this would probably be indie games, because they are made by independent organizations that aren't corporations, so their art is independent art. And the other art, the video games made by the corporations, are the corporate art. Now, a lot of people will want you to believe that indie games are the best art because they are, like, artistic and everything. But the problem is, I think that a lot of indie developers don't actually know the meaning of art. They think that you can just make, like, a stupid fucking game where you walk around and it tells you why you're a sexist or something and that you should hate America, and they say that that's art, but that's not art. To me, art is when something is like really cool and fun and you like to do it. And it's not cool and fun to be told about why I'm a fucking shitty person just because I'm a man. That's not cool and fun. So I don't like to play indie games because of that. I tried playing Stardew Valley, but it was way too woke for me. I tried playing Shovel Knight, way too fucking woke. So these indie games are nothing. That corporate art is made with the consumer in mind, and you are the consumer. So when the corporate art is being made, then the corporation knows that the consumer wants to have a good time. And since the consumer wants to have a good time, then that means that the art is going to reflect that the consumer is trying to have a good time. Because obviously if you're trying to satisfy the most amount of people, you are going to have the best ever product. Hold on. Is that better? It's kind of dark in here now. Sorry, the sun was just really hot there. I hate Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I've been talking about how much I love corporate art, and you might be saying, but Sega's a corporation. Sonic is corporate art. Well, just because I love corporate art doesn't mean I love all corporate art. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying here? So, not all corporate art is good. Just because I've learned to enjoy corporate art doesn't mean that I think that all corporate art is good. Do you understand? Because Sonic the Hedgehog, for example, is an example of a piece of corporate art that is not so good. It's not good. If you've seen my video on Sonic 6, you understand that Sonic is bad. And Sonic, the racing game, is even worse because they're trying to take Mario Kart. And if they really knew the consumers, they would know that Mario Kart is the best ever racing game that could ever possibly even exist, and that there is no way that you could ever make something like it, and so it is something that you shouldn't ever even consider pursuing, because it's just a lost cause, and quite frankly, you fucking suck as a company, and I don't like you. So that's how I feel about Sega. And so let's go over the history of Sonic here. Okay, so according to Bing, the first Sonic the Hedgehog game was released in 1991. This was the first Sonic. This was the 90s. This was right after Super Mario Brothers, probably, I think. And so they were in competition with Nintendo. They wanted to make a mascot that was as cool as Mario. As cool as Mario. Really? The music was composed by Masato Nakamura, bassist of the J-pop band Dreams Come True. That's interesting. It's like an English title for a Japanese band. And so Sonic the Hedgehog received positive reviews for its visuals, audio, and gameplay, and is widely considered one of the greatest video games. So in the 90s, Sonic was good. Okay, I want to get this clear and out of the way. There was a point in time where Sonic was pretty fucking awesome, and people pretty fucking liked it very much. Sonic wasn't always a piece of shit. It wasn't always like this. I don't know what the hell even fucking happened there, but the reality is that the probable situation is that the contemporaneous gameplay of Sonic eventually wore down and it became a bad game. So that's like that's the first game. The plot of the first game is that in his attempt to steal the 6 Chaos Emeralds and harness their power, the mad scientist Dr. Ivo Robotnik has trapped the animal inhabitants of South Island inside aggressive robots and stationary metal capsules. A hedgehog named Sonic aims to thwart Robotnik's plans by freeing his animal friends and collecting the emeralds himself. If Sonic collects all the Chaos Emeralds and completes the game, an ending sequence is shown. If all the emeralds are not collected, Robotnik taunts the player while juggling any of the Chaos Emeralds not collected by the player in an alternate ending. So a lot of these modern, like, Telltale games with, like, their alternate endings and everything, that originated here. Sonic the Hedgehog was arguably the first role-playing game with, like, alternate endings with, like, multiple routes. Because now a lot of modern, like, indie arts games like to do that kind of thing, but instead of doing something really fucking cool like collecting Chaos Emeralds to save the animal friends, it's like collecting the fucking woke crystals to save the fucking planet from global warming or something like that. But no, this was a time when the video games were good, so that's why it was good. But then we have to get to Sonic 2. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is 2022 action-adventure comedy. Hold on, that's not right. Game. Thanks a lot, Bing. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a 1992 platform game developed by SEGA Technical Institute, it says STI, like a sexually transmitted infection. That's funny. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is an interesting game because this is, quite frankly, when Sonic became Sonic. Because it was a series before then that was previously really good. And Sonic 2 was a different game in the Sonic series. Okay, that's not why let's just talk about the new Sonic. Let's talk about the new Sonic game. Sonic Race game. Sonic Race game. Team Sonic Racing is a 2019 kart racing game developed by Sumo Digital, and this is what the game. So it came out in 2019, and they're making it fucking again. This is a game that already exists. Why are they making it again? We don't need another fucking Sonic racing game to exist for no reason. What is Nintendo what is Sega even fucking thinking right now? So all these fucking Sega fans are getting so excited over a game that has existed since 2019. Like, seriously, what the fuck were they thinking? But Team Sonic Racing differs from traditional kart racers because it's focused on cooperative gameplay. I don't want to be fucking cooperating with someone in my fucking racing game. I want to be racing someone because I want to exert my dominance as an alpha male. So this is the game that they're trying to pass as the fucking. This is what people think is a Mario Kart killer now, apparently. Let's look at gameplay of this game. Play YouTube. What the fuck?
Wealth management and high net worth financial
what is
advice
happening?
Are essential for wealth.
I just googled YouTube and clicked on the first result, and it's this fucking video.
It requires a comprehensive approach that includes estate planning, tax optimization.
What? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. If you go to YouTube, Google YouTube right now, the first result, it says youtube.com. It's a fucking, someone sponsored this, and you click on it, and it's a fucking wealth management video. What the fuck?
Wealth management and high net worth financial advice are essential for individuals with substantial assets.
Let me look up for, okay. Sonic Racing game. So, I'm looking at the fucking video right now of the fucking gameplay. And look at this shit. Hold on, let me skip ahead. What the fuck is even that? This is literally, look at, they got the fucking things? That's literally just the fucking pokies from the, Dry Ruins. They're copying fucking Mario Kart. Look at this. This is like the fucking Rosalina's, ice stage. They've even got the ice? This isn't the game that I want to play. I don't think anyone would ever want to play this fucking piece of fucking garbage shit! Look at this! Why is there a whale in the ice? That doesn't make any fucking sense! What? You can be on a fucking, that's not a fucking cart! This is supposed to be a fucking kart racer! And that's not even a fucking cart! What the hell? What the fuck was Sega thinking with this? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of things right now. It just feels like with the state of the world as it is, I don't think that things are gonna get better. I really don't think they are. And that's scary. That's really scary. And that's why I play video games, so I don't have to face that reality. But they're bringing it into the things are getting bad in the video games too. And if things are getting bad in the video games too, then nothing is good in this world anymore. And I don't like that.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat